I just got offered $200 a day to go protest ICE in New York.
When I was out in Los Angeles protesting the ICE deportations for the past few days, besides the fact that I got paid $150 to do so per day,
all across the ground. I believe they're paid, and we're going to find out.
Hey guys, it's Angela, and I'm sure by now you have seen that there are riots and protests against ICE popping up throughout our nation. And ICE, by the way, stands for the U.S. Immigration Control Enforcement. Their job is to protect national security and public safety while enforcing our immigration laws. So it would take a very big incentive or a lot of propaganda to encourage Americans to protest against their very own best interests. And that is why in this video, we are going to be looking at some people who have admitted to being paid to show up to these protests. Would you please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you can see more videos? So this just in, Donald Trump basically said flat out that this is being paid for.
And when it comes to Los Angeles or other cities, if we see other cities are gearing up, and these people are agitators, they're paid, they're professionals, they're insurrectionists, they're troublemakers, they're all of those things, but I believe they're paid, and we're going to find out through Pam Bondi and her great staff, her great people at Justice, who they are. And Mike, I think you're doing some investigations in that in Congress, but we're going to find out who they are, because they're really, I think what they're doing is unbelievably illegal. Just one thing, so they took the bricks away from people. They're walking in with satchels of bricks. Now, why do you have bricks? You have bricks because you throw bricks. They're very potent. If they hit you, they kill you. And they took them away. The military took them away. They saw him. What the hell is this? The guy could hardly carry many bricks. He's a strong guy, couldn't carry him.
In my opinion, these people are terrorists who are trying to overthrow our government.
And they saw that and they took them away. Then they found others with bricks. But they're ingenious. They also brought hammers along, very heavy hammers. And I saw them pounding the curb and pounding the sidewalk. And it was like a military operation. This guy's pounding strong, boom, big shots. And it was breaking up granite, the granite curbs. And the granite was breaking up and the concrete was breaking up. And there was lines of people standing there. And they're handing him. And then he stopped handing him. They just went down and picked him up. It was so professional.
Yeah, they literally have a whole system, a whole process. These are trained people. They come in with their gear, their boots, their masks.
I said, that's a professional organization. This is not like people at random. This guy's breaking up because they couldn't use the bricks. So who would think of this even? Did a lot of damage. A lot of curbs are broken. A lot of sidewalks broken. But I never...
It reminds me of how one time I was in Peru and I went on a road trip where they were having these massive protests against the mines, and they would block the roads, the light tires on fire. They wouldn't let anybody pass, and they were also just throwing rocks at people. And one rock actually hit this guy while he was driving. He crashed into a pole. It was just absolute insanity. And of course, the fireworks. I mean, it just really reminds me of living in Latin America, the way that they are protesting right now. And of course, the immigrants who come to the US come here to escape these things. And so anyways, here is this guy who is sharing about how he was paid to go to this protest.
when I was out in Los Angeles protesting the ICE deportations for the past few days, besides the fact that I got paid $150 to do so per day, I kept seeing signs everywhere that this was being funded by somebody much higher than the person that I had met. For instance, they would give us certain streets or certain targets to go to, and on those streets, there would be pallets of things that could cause destruction to the community. I am not joking. For instance,
you don't even have to be paid to see these kinds of things. On social media, like on Reddit or X or Facebook, they will begin sharing the different locations of where they're going to have these protests. And also in the protest, people will share where they're going to next. And so it's crazy that they have like somebody is choosing the location for them.
Since you turn a corner, boom, there's a pallet of bricks. Oh, that's convenient. Let's destroy the community. And y'all know me, I'm a good guy, but I truly do not care that much about the ICE deportations. I just wanted that $150 a day. But I got to thinking, man.
The thing is most people there don't. They don't even know why they're protesting. If you ask them a question, they're just like, oh, you know, love, peace, happiness, just greatness for all, immigrants are great. Like, they repeat quotes. They repeat little phrases that they have been told to say.
And whoever is funding this must really hate this country. So as time goes on while we're protesting and things evolve, they evolve in a lot more violent nature. For instance, instead of there being a pallet of bricks on the target neighborhood or target street that we are protesting on, it'll be a pallet of flammable objects. So it was at that moment when I saw that pallet of Molotov cocktails sitting on the ground, I thought, man, should I really be doing this? Like, this is bad news. This is going to get way worse. Now, I'm not from Los Angeles or live in Los Angeles, so I don't really care about destroying that community, but I'm American after all. Like, this is not good. Moral to the story is there are certain people in our government that wants us to go burn the local police station down, but in actuality, the corruption's at a much higher level.
So some people are saying that this is George Soros funded, and funded at a much higher level. It's like, how much higher do you get from our government? I know there's the deep state, but you would think that Trump would be the ultimate person in control. Who are these people hiding behind the scene? So here is this guy who found some insane flyers on the ground.
Was it all a part of the script? Watch what he picks up off the ground. All across the ground.
Okay, so to me, it's really not surprising that they have flyers because there's so many different organizations. They will even have booths at these types of events as if they are some type of small business or charity who wants support from the people. But here in Los Angeles, these papers in particular are very creepy because of what they say. It almost seems like this is some type of purge event.
All across the ground.
Turn your phone off. Hide your identity. Prepare for tear gas. And yet these people say that this is a peaceful protest, or that it's just so incredibly mean that Donald Trump deployed the National Guard and the Marines. It's just so unwarranted, right? Yet these are the people who are trying to evoke some type of reaction out of the military, and they are the ones who are being extremely violent. They wouldn't need to be there if they were not trying to enter into these federal buildings. We cannot just allow our federal buildings to be taken over and infiltrated. And people want to keep on bringing up January 6th, but let's not forget that they opened the doors and allowed people to walk into the Capitol.
Feel free to pause it.
And it says, "Don't get caught" on the back. That is incredibly creepy. Man, I wish that I could read the rest of it.
What?
It's a little blurry. Oh, okay, here it is. Do not record yourself or other people doing possibly illegal stuff. No, that is what we are here for. We are going to expose you guys. This document really shows how prepared and experienced the people who are organizing these events are. And the thing that really gets me isn't just that somebody's organizing and passing these papers out, but it's all of the Americans who try to spread this information with as many people as possible because they think that they are being helpful in doing so. And yet, out to the public, they will say, "Oh, yes, remember, keep it peaceful, guys." But they all know that that is not actually their goal after all. Here's another guy who says he got paid $200. Why did the other guy get paid $150?
I just got offered $200 a day to go protest ICE in New York. The organization was called No Kings. They said June 14th, we're going to be protesting and these are the streets that you need to be on, and this is what you need to do. You need to cause chaotic disruptions, and they said that there's going to be pallets of like bricks and different things everywhere that protesters could use. They really want to wreak havoc. It's kind of ridiculous. Me as an American, although I need the money, I'm like, this is very, very unpatriotic. If I was to go take this money and go protest, it's not very American. It's not what I stand for.
I mean,